We are going to discuss 5 options that will reduce your taxes legally here in the UK. Number 1, pension contributions. Number 2, operating as a registered company instead of self-employed. Number 3, ISA or ISA, individual saving accounts. Number 4, gift aid and charity. And number 5 is enterprise investment schemes or seed investment schemes. Before moving forward, one disclaimer: I'm a qualified accountant, I'm a qualified investment banker by profession. I am a qualified accountant and I have been working in practice accountancy firm since April 2019. However, if you're watching from USA, if you're watching from India, Pakistan, Europe, Middle East, Africa, or any part of the world, so you have to consult your local accountants and your financial advisors. So this video is only for UK. However, even in the UK, whoever is watching, so I am not your accountant, I'm not your financial advisor, so you have to consult your accountants and financial advisors to get a best advice as per your current situation. So let's deep dive. So first of all, we will cover basics and then we will build on basics. So first thing you have to understand is tax-free allowance. Tax-free allowance here in the UK is 12,570. If your income is less than that amount, then you don't have to pay any taxes. Second thing you have to understand is tax brackets. Here in the UK there are 3 tax brackets: 20%, 40%, 45%. If your income is £12,570 to £50,270, then your tax bracket will be 20%. And if your income is £50,271 up till £125,140, then your tax bracket will be 40%. And if your income is more than £125,141, then your tax bracket will be 45%, which means you have to pay tax on your income above income is 45%. Second thing you have to bear in mind is that if your income is more than 100,000, then for every £2 that is above the 100,000, your personal tax allowance will be reduced by £1. Now we have covered our basics. So next question comes into mind is how to calculate taxes. So in order to calculate accurate taxes, I have put 70,000 amount into 70,000 income into the system and then generate a results for you clearly understand how it works. So first of all, 70,000 income is per annum, and then from this income we need to deduct £12,570, which is a personal allowance. After that, income will be split 20%, 40% and 45% tax bracket. So the first of all we need to calculate 20% on 37,700, and then the remaining income £19,730 will be charged on 40%. And during the year here in the UK is policy to deduct a tax which is PAYE, pay as you earn. So if your employer has deducted PAYE, let's assume is 15,000 on 70,000 income, so then we also need to deduct that 15,000 tax from the tax liability, and then you can see there's a deduction of 15,000 as a PAYE. After the deduction, your income tax liability for the year will be £432. Now we have covered basic, we have covered how to calculate taxes. It's time to discuss how to manage taxes or how to reduce taxes legally. So the major thing that we always recommend to our clients are pension. So pension is something that if you put £100 in your pension pot, then 25% will be contributed by HMRC. Additionally, if there is employer matching scheme on your workplace, is always like 3%, then employer also contribute into your pension pot. So it's a free money, so you must have to contribute into the pension schemes. And then these pension schemes are tax allowable expenses when it comes to your personal taxes. So there are two types of pensions. One is workplace pension and the other one is private pension. Workplace pension is always treated through your salary and it is not deductible on your tax return. However, if you are contributing privately, that pension will be treated on your personal tax return. So for your understanding, I have calculated 5,000. I have considered 5,000 pension contribution per year and put the number into the system and get the results. If you can see on your screen, I have put 5,000 into a pension pot, and then at the end it will increase basic band rate from 37,700 to 42,700. And then at the end of the day, if you see, before that it was a tax liability of 432 pound, and now the tax liability is converted into the tax refund of 568 pound. So this is the major effect of the pension contribution that we contribute during the year into our private pension pot. Second thing we always recommend to our clients are open up a company instead of doing a business as a self-employed. Under the self-employed, there are certain expenses that are non-deductible, and under company all these expenses are deductible. Let's say my laptop, my lighting, my camera gears. If I am taking some courses, training courses, these are allowable, and my membership fees, and even I am paying somebody to mentor me, this expense is also allowable. So all these expenses when combined together will reduce your overall profit and then obviously reduce your tax bill. So this is like a major source of reducing your tax. Secondly, I have put these number into the system, same profit 70,000, and put into the system to calculate the tax, and on your screen you can see it's 14,437 pound. And even if this number, if we compare with our PAYE tax liability, so which was calculated before, was 15,000, which gives a benefit of 500 plus. So these are the like very basic things if we consider like this instead of doing a self-employed, so which help us to reduce our overall tax bill. You might be confused with this marginal relief. So this marginal relief is basically HMRC has changed corporation tax rules since 1st of April 2022 from 19% to 25%. So up till the certain profit limit. So don't worry about this. I will paste a link in description, so you can read and then understand what are these. So for the individual tax or the sole trader tax, now I have keep the same numbers, 70,000 profit, 5,000 into the pension pot, and then I have put all these figures into the system. Now you can see there's a difference of 4,435 pound in between individual tax and then corporation tax. So this is basically a major difference of class 4 NI contribution and then class 2 NI contribution. So these are the like two major expenses that sole trader has to bear while they are filing their tax returns. Third option that we always advise to our clients are ISA or ISA, individual saving accounts. So under individual saving accounts, any investments you are earning interest or capital gains are tax free. So let's say if you are earning 500 pound, which is absolutely tax free, there are four types of ISAs. Number one, cash. Number two, shares or stock. Number three, innovatives ISAs, and number four is lifetime ISA. So in lifetime ISAs you can only contribute 4,000. However, in total you can pool of your investment is 20,000 in ISA. The good thing about the lifetime ISA is if you contribute 4,000, then HMRC will top off this 25%. But the drawback of this lifetime ISA is you cannot withdraw LISA until you are retiring or you are planning to buy your first home. Now you can see on your screen I have put 500 pound into the tax, and then at the bottom, if you can see, there's the same tax refund of £568, which means there's no tax additional charge on the £500 that we have earned from ISA. Fourth option that we always recommend to our clients are gift aid and charity. Everyone donate something to a cause, and if you are contributing or donating to a registered charity and you have a proof like a bank receipt or a tip from a charity that they have received money from you, then you can claim that money or that donation onto your tax return. Let's say you have donated £200, and then HMRC will add 25% on top of that £200, and then this £200 will become £250, and it will help to increase your basic tax band rate. Now you can see on your screen, I have put these figures into a system, everything is same. Now the basic tax band rate increased to 42,970. This is because of the 5,000 that we have contributed into the pension pot, plus this 250 that we have contributed into the gift aid. So in a tax refund section, if you can see, before it was £568, now it is increased from £568 to £618. Last but certainly not a least option that we always recommend to our clients are enterprise investment scheme and seed investment schemes. So these are investment schemes where when you contribute into these schemes, HMRC gives you a certain percentage of tax relief on your investment, whatever investment you made. Let's say you have contributed £5,000 into the enterprise investment scheme. Under the enterprise investment scheme, the tax relief that HMRC will give you is 30%. You can see on your screen, I have contributed £5,000, and then in the middle, if you see, there's a minus in enterprise investment tax relief, which is £1,500. It will increase your tax refund from £618 to £2,118. Secondly, under the seed investment scheme, the tax relief is 50%. So the tax relief which HMRC will give you will be 50% of your investment. Let's say the same figure we have put 5,000 contributed invested into the seed investment scheme, and now on your screen you can see there is a £2,500 of tax relief on your investment, and then it increased your tax refund from 618 to then 2,118 under the enterprise, and now under the seed it increased from 2,118 to 3,118. Search these 5 options in more details, and then comes up whatever option suits you more under your situations. As always, hands ahead, salute, until the next video.